Joy again. I wanted to add just a few things in here about just a different kind of a feel of a video. And I just filmed my BoxyCharm video, and yeah, so I wanted to kind of pop in here and add some neat little things that I've learned that I love about being over 40. So that way, if you are over 40 and you've got, geez, I'm getting older, then maybe you might consider that these things are a good thing, or maybe they're things you haven't thought of before. And then I also wanted to include a couple things that I really don't like about being over 40 that kind of suck, but at the same time, can I live with them? Absolutely, I can. I've learned a few things that help me get by even with the older stuff. So hopefully you can enjoy this a little bit with me. It's just going to be very short and sweet, just some quick thoughts, and I thought as I think more about these things, I'll pop in with another video. So I'm thinking about doing an over 40 series, just things that I found that have been helpful to learn and to know, and things that kind of suck, so I have a place to vent about being over 40, because a lot of my friends are either a lot older or a lot younger. So when I complain about being over 40, they're all like, oh, seriously? You know, you have nothing to complain about, you're a youngster. Or at the other end, you know, they're younger and they've got gorgeous skin, they've got gorgeous bodies, and you know, they can't really identify yet. And I would rather not scare the bejesus out of them. So, is that a word? I don't know. Is it a word? So, one thing I hate about being over 40 is it's harder to lose weight. Over the last year, I lost 25 pounds, but I kind of go back and forth with this 5 to 10 pounds I still have yet to lose. And so, because after my birthday, I gained like 3 pounds, just 3, that's not that bad, and that's without eating cake. So, it's easy to gain it, it's hard to lose it, and it's hard. So, and my family always has had big arms. We are petite people for the most part. Well, my sister's not petite, but I love her. She's long and lean. Anyway, so I hate the fact that when I gain weight, I get these arms, and I do push-ups, I lift weights, not as well as I should, or nor as often as I should, but even when I have like serious muscle, I still have the funky arm thing. So I can turn like this, and you can see I've got like, well, you may not be able to see, but if you felt my arm, you'd see there was definition and such. But I go like this, and they're chicken arms, and that's fairly aggravating. So I usually, to solve this problem, for the most part, I wear flutter sleeves or loose sleeves and stuff, and that works well. But sometimes it's too blasted hot. Sometimes I like a shirt that doesn't have a flutter sleeve, and I am not going to compromise something that I would generally love just because my arms are big and fat. And so that brings me to something about being over 40 that that you learn. There's things that you just don't care about. If my thighs look a little bit bigger in pants, or I gain 3 pounds over the weekend and I have a little bit more tummy than I'd like to have, so what? So what? We're all on our journeys. We're all kind of trying to be our best selves, and sometimes we don't think we're quite there. But you know what? Most people don't care. Unless you do a major flub up and you're wearing pants that show off parts that nobody wants to see, most people really don't care. Nobody notices. So many people are so into what they're about and what they're wearing that they're not paying any attention to you. I mean, yeah. So, you know, lighten up a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of credit that you even got in that pair of pants. Yeah, that was nice. So, something else I hate about being over 40 is, shoot, what was it? Oh, yeah. My body is defying me. Even with all the skincare and the personal hygiene I do, I'm still getting more fine lines. I still have foundation that settles in places where it shouldn't, or never used to. And I am a skincare fanatic. So you can ask my husband. I do a lot more skincare and stuff than a lot of people. And yet, wow, that's yet you know, it's just going to get old. I'm just going to get old. And so to a certain degree, I fight it like crazy. And to another degree, I'm giving myself a bit of grace and saying, you know what? Enjoy it. Because along with every line, I've gained a little bit of wisdom. I've gained a little bit more of things that I don't have to freak out about. I don't know where that cut me off at. So my point is that sometimes you just, you know when to freak out about something and when to let it go. I see my 11-year-olds kind of freak out about something, and they're like very intense on something and so disturbed that things didn't work out, a friend didn't come over, their project for school busted, and yet because we have lived a little bit, we realize that tomorrow that's not going to matter. The next year it's not going to matter. And so, you know, instead of complaining about it, fix it, or find something else to do. And so those things are nice. And, you know, it's not much to find wisdom over your like preteens, but, you know, we also have kids in college and young adulthood, and I'm not going to share stories about them because they, I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate it. You know, that's just it's not a nice mommy thing to do, unless we're having a private conversation. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that to them. But anyway, so you know when to freak out and when not to. And that is a nice thing about being in your 40s. Not nice thing, exercise is harder. It's harder to get in shape. It's harder to stay in shape. If I don't exercise for a week, I feel it terribly, terribly. But especially when I start back again. But then again, my body still responds to exercise. I can still jump. I can still bend down and jump, and that's pretty amazing. I have arthritic knees, so I have a lot to be thankful for. And that's the other thing, is gratitude. I have so much gratitude for the life that I've lived, and I don't feel like I've done all that much. But that's pretty cool. You get to this age and you're just like, wow, it's you know, you calm down a bit, you know? You're running in your 20s, you're running in your 30s, raising a family, raising kids, and we're still raising a family, we're still raising kids, but yeah, there's things you just calm down and enjoy. It's kind of cool. So I'm going to kind of end it there for now. If you are approaching 40, is there something that you're worried about that, you know, you might want to ask me? I'm now 44. I just turned 44. So I've been 4 years in this new decade of mine. And so if there's something that you're concerned about turning 40, ask me. Ask me. Hopefully I can give you an answer. If you're over 40, can you look back and see things about your 40s that you enjoyed, or what I have to look forward to? That'd be great to know. And if you're younger and you don't care about this video, that's perfectly fine too. Yes, it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a little bit off track from what I usually do, but I kind of want to do more of these things and share life more than just makeup, because beauty is more about the inside than it is on the outside. So we gotta let that inside beauty shine through and shine out. You know, it's God-given. So let your inside beauty shine. Okay? All right, God bless you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below and tell me just about anything you want to tell me, because I'd love to hear from you. Okay? Subscribe if you're not subscribed, please. And thanks for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.
So what? So something else I hate about being over 40. That was nice.